Since we are going to use MongoDB as our database, so we need to install MongoDB driver in Golang. So I will be installing go get Mongo driver bson. So bson is the format in which the MongoDB stores its documents. So we also have to install some more libraries to use MongoDB in Golang. So you can install all your libraries and packages by using go get. Let's create a file db.go where we would be declaring the function to connect with MongoDB and also reading the collections in the MongoDB. So let's first uh, say package main. So now we will be importing several libraries we will be needing. We need to pass the context when there's a blocker function. So it is like a timeout which indicate that web request may timed out, or let's say we are making some queries on our database. So we need to use this context library to pass it in the query function. So it can time out if let's say the query runs for a longer time than required. So let's define a function get MongoDB connection and we will be returning a pointer to Mongo dot client, a Mongo client, and an error. Uh, so now let's make a connection to the MongoDB with Mongo dot connect, and we have to pass context dot background. So this context dot background gives an empty context. So we pass it because it is a blocking function. So we need to pass a context in it. And now options dot client dot apply URI, and we need to pass a MongoDB URI. Let's first write rest of the part. So we say if error not nil. So if there is an error while connecting the MongoDB, so we will return nil comma error, and we can also log the error with log.fatal error. Now we say error is equal to client dot ping to the Mongo server that is it functioning and returning our commands. We pass context dot background in this blocking call, and we say if there is an error, just return this, and this should be with 1L, and at the end we say return client comma nil since there is no error. So our get MongoDB connection function is completed. Only we have to give it a MongoDB URI. So we have created the get MongoDB connection, and I have actually provided the URL for to our MongoDB database, and you can download MongoDB. I will provide the link in the description, and after installing and running it, you can provide the MongoDB URI. If you are using MongoDB locally, this will be the URI that by default MongoDB starts on. And if you are using Atlas, so you have to provide the Atlas URI here. So now we will make a function to get the collection in the MongoDB. So we will say func get MongoDB collection, and we need a DB name, the database we want, and collection name, the name of the collection we are accessing, and this function will return a pointer to the Mongo collection and error, and we will take the client from MongoDB connection. So we will connect to the MongoDB, and this will return us a client as we have, or error. Now if error is not nil, means there is some error, so we will just log it, and we will get collection from client dot database, and in this we have to provide argument of db name, which database we are accessing, and collection, we provide collection name. So this will return us the collection. Now we return collection, and uh, so in the next video we will use these two functions to interact with our database, and also use them in our REST API. So thank you for watching.